The following film is intended for mature audiences and contains adult content, graphic language, graphic violence, nudity, and strong sexual content. Viewer discretion is advised.
Here's the thing with this beta, this alpha shit. I think it's been blown out of proportion. I think men just need to be men, and I'm not talking about little boys or anything like that. I think men need to be structured to be men, and women need to be structured to be a woman. Let me explain. A lot of times, we get caught on who should do what in the household, who should do what, who should do this, who should do that. I just think, going into a relationship, you guys got to kind of get to know each other and then kind of establish what each other's going to be doing. Like, you go to work, you got a list of job duties and you're following them job duties to the T. You know what I mean? Same thing. In a relationship, you got a role to play and you got duties to do, and you have to follow that to a T. There's no difference. There's just no difference. And I hate when people want to make a difference. Oh, I just work, that's how I get my money. It's just like, nah, like this is life code. This is real shit. This is real G. You know what I'm saying? This is real niggity. That's on Buddha. What you talking about? This is Buddha talk. So listen. I'm not gonna be into this red pill, blue pill, purple pill, pink pill, all them motherfucking pills to drive me the fuck to sick. All them fucking pills are sickening. You know what I mean? We make up shit for every fucking thing in the book. How about this? How about, you establish who the fuck you are in that relationship. Point blank, period. You know what I mean? If you get into a relationship and you find that your woman is a little bit too aggressive, and you don't establish that you are I'm not going to say aggressive, but you are the head of the household, because you have to be something. You claiming that shit on your taxes, what that shit say? Head of the household, single widow, whatever that bullshit is, but you get my drift. Continue listening. So you have to establish who the fuck are you in a relationship. You want to be the dominant one or you want to be the non-dominant? It's alright if you want your girl to rule over you and do whatever the fuck she want to do and she runs that shit, it's alright. But if you want to have some dominance, which is, the role of a man and a woman, you have to establish that shit when you get to know a woman or if you are in a relationship. If she tries to be over dominant, you have to check her ass and say, hey, look, sit your ass down somewhere, because I'm not going to say I'm the man, like I'm stronger than you, all that things are equal and all this other bullshit equality. Nah, it's just establishing, hey, look, I'm the man, the respect is there. You the woman that have respect with you. Because a lot of times, man, people get this shit misconstrued. Respect is given when it's due. You know what I mean? Respect is only due when it's given. Understand that. Respect is only due when it's given. So that means it's a two-way street, but it gotta start with somewhere. So I'm gonna just put that responsibility back on the man. The man's gonna always respect the woman, and the woman gotta respect that man. A lot of times, there's so much respect from the man's point of view, and the woman just going ahead and doing whatever the fuck she wanna do. We can't have that shit. We're not gonna have that shit. Any man shouldn't have that shit. Any woman should be able to respect that man and understand that that man is the king and that he is the leader of that relationship. Now, I don't want to be like, oh, all this leader shit and all this man macho shit. It's not even about none of that shit. Realistically, it's not. It's really about establishing the roles in the relationship. You know what I mean? Like, my thing is, shit, a man realistically, he should take care of anything maintenance-wise. Maintenance-wise, a man should take care of that shit. Anything housekeeping, upkeep, meaning a woman should take care of that shit. So, let me explain. Maintenance. Okay, something fixed, boom, nigga break it. Something goes wrong, boom, a nigga there to fix it. Changing a little light bulb, fixing the plumber, fixing the pipes, fixing the wall, something will happen to the wall, fixing the bed. you know, fixing an electrical outlet, whatever the fuck it's gonna be. That's that man's job. The car break down, boom, the man fixing it. Car needs washing, boom, the man fixing it. You know what I mean? Anything housekeeping, upkeep. Okay, that's a woman's duty. You know what I mean? Washing the clothes, making sure the house is clean, making sure you cooking, making sure you cleaning. You know what I mean? It's not to say that, oh, a man has to do all that outside shit every time. It's not to say that a woman should do all this upkeep shit every time, because, you know, sometimes a man can jump into that shit and help out. But when you get it where it's like, okay, a man's doing that shit constantly, where the roles are beginning to change and shift, then that's when the whole dynamic of the relationship goes to shit. Goes to the motherfucking toilet. Understand what I'm saying? So we gotta establish that role, the gender role. We gotta establish who does what and what you're gonna be doing. So at the end of the day in that relationship, you guys can start holding each other fucking accountable. And that's how you know that relationship or that particular relationship is gonna work out for you. You gotta know that shit. You gotta understand that shit. Roles, gender roles are very important. I see a lot of niggas, they be commenting, be like, oh, it shouldn't matter, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna cook it, I'm gonna clean for my girl, and then this and that and the fourth. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Do that. That's cool. Do that on special occasions. That's cool. But don't be doing that shit all the time, motherfucker. What's wrong with you? At the end of the day, be a man. Handle your man responsibilities. Handle your man role. Handle your man duties. The fuck? Let's make this shit make sense. You understand what I'm saying? And it's not no about, oh, being the beta if a nigga gonna do this and being that and this and that and the fourth. Nah. We have to establish roles because roles are very important in anything in fucking life. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of times people get it twisted. Oh, you being a beta if you do this. You ain't an alpha if you ain't making your girl cook. You ain't an alpha if you ain't making your girl clean. That shit should be automatic of something that she likes to do or wants to do for that relationship. You gotta understand what works for you in your relationship. What will work for you in your relationship? Get what I'm saying? What will work for you in your relationship? That's where we get confused at. And that's where we kind of lose sight. And I keep saying this and I can't stress this enough. I don't give a fuck about this alpha male, beta shit, red pill, blue pill. I give a fuck about real pill, nigga. That real shit, that niggity. Shit that makes sense. Women and men are not equal. I don't give a fuck. We are not equal. We do a lot of shit that we're just not equal. The men have their powers and the women have their fucking superpowers. It's the role. It's the dynamics. It's what we gotta do. It's what we gotta hold each other accountable for. You know what I mean? So establish your relationship. Establish who the fuck you are in your relationship. And make sure that man or that woman is doing what the fuck they're supposed to do. Because at the end of the day, if you want your woman to bow down to you and submit, because a woman love, because a woman hate the word is submit, but you gotta be worthy of being submitted to. You gotta be worthy of her submitting to you. You just can't be no bum on the streets because you a man and you feel like, damn, she should submit to me because I'm a man. A lot of men get it confused, and I'm gonna say this. A lot of men get confused with, because they are a man, they want a woman to submit. A lot of times, you have to be somebody to submit to, and you have to be a person of value. Women are hypergamy. They love hypergamy. You understand what I'm saying? They always looking to level up to the next person. So as a man, you should level up. Man, I can do this, and that. I have established myself as a fucking king, and if you don't see that shit, you can hit the fucking door. You gotta have that attitude. Men, you have to level yourself up to that point so you can have that attitude. And I'm gonna say this too. Yeah, a woman should always submit to a man, but listen, be worthy of a woman submitting to you. Understand that. And if she doesn't see that value, I'm gonna tell you this: stop trying to convince a woman to see value in you. If she doesn't see that motherfucking value, she's not the woman for you. Keep that shit pushing. No skateboard. Cause I'm dropping straight legally, man. Y'all ain't hearing me. Y'all ain't hearing me. If she doesn't see the value in you, keep that shit moving. I'm telling you, there's so many women in the world. There's more women than there are men. So why do some men have this fucking mindset that there's not another girl for them? You gotta have that abundant mindset. And you have to have self-love for yourself to not be taking bullshit. If a woman is not upholding her end of the bargain, keep that shit pushing. Same thing for you ladies. If that man is a piece of shit and he's not uplifting his end of the bargain, you need to find you another nigga. I know it's easier said than done, but I know y'all get y'all feelings into it. Y'all get emotional and shit. But feelings come and go. Love come and go. You can find another nigga. Just make sure your fucking head is right first. And make sure that you finding another nigga for the right reasons when that king that you so-called liked is failing and not doing his duties. You know, hold him accountable. Hey, look, this is what I'm looking for. Hey, look, this is how you got me. You got to continue to do this shit to keep me. I'm only talking to the women that got their head right. They got a good head on their shoulders. Because a lot of women, they letting social media raise them, and they letting social media influence them. I'm talking about the woman that understands, that wants to play the role, that wants to have kids, that wants to have a family. I'm talking to those women. I'm not talking to those thoughts. I'm not talking to those Cinderellas, them Cinna thoughts. I'm not talking about the Instagram thoughts. I'm not talking about anybody of that nature. I'm talking about a woman that understands her role in life, that wants to have a king by her side. That's the woman I'm talking to. So understand, gender roles are very, very important. It doesn't have anything to do with being an alpha woman, alpha male, beta woman, beta male. Like, come on. That shit exists. All this shit exists because it's a conflict of interest that we are slacking on our roles in life. We gotta do a lot better. 2020 has exposed a lot of people. You know, no one's single in 2020. Everybody's dealing with everybody. But the thing about it is this: it has exposed a lot of people too. 2020 was so clear vision. No one's single. Everybody has somebody that they're dealing with. The only reason why that shit would stop, if they found the right person that they feel like they can, good chemistry. They have a friendship first, then a relationship. Friendship first, then a relationship. You gotta have that friendship first to establish a relationship, so therefore the relationship could be a little bit more deeper, can be on a deeper level than just being all about sex or all about a relationship. Because if you just be all about a relationship, that shit is boring and that shit will get old, and that's why a lot of people tend to jump to the next person, jump to the next person, jump to the next person, because we don't take the time out to get to know one another. So understand gender roles are very, 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 very important. And yeah, I'm done talking. fuck y'all looking at? Appreciate y'all watching the Datz on Buddah podcast, where I'm dropping you exclusive content each and every week, each Friday. I'm dropping that shit, that drop, that miggity, that ooh wee, that sauce. And in between time, I'm dropping exclusive content, paid content from my peoples. Let's go.